Shalom, shalom. This is Brother Shayar coming back with another lesson. This one's probably going to be titled The Real Lockdown is Coming, right? Because I've been hearing talks amongst brothers that September might be, is Lord willing, the month that things really start to amp up. Things start to get more serious in September. I've been hearing talks of another lockdown, another C variant, right? We know that now that Whole Foods, right, just got that the chip thing. Like you could pay with your your palm now, if I'm not mistaken, right? And it's coming to all Whole Foods. Whole Foods is just like another grocery store where you would find your your goods, whatever. But I got like 3 videos that I found that I believe would have some importance to like the prophecies. So bear with me while I find the videos. This is the first one. This is updated. This was uploaded on the KCAL News, right?
Well, there is a new coronavirus variant that is causing more new COVID cases across the country than any other variant, according to the CDC.
Yeah, in today's Health Minute, Mandy Gather has more on EG5 and what you can expect from it.
It's being called a variant of interest by the World Health Organization. EG5 is another Omicron offshoot and behind about 17% of new COVID-19 cases in the U.S.
So for now, it seems that it may have increased transmissibility, but it does not seem to be posing more of a threat to public health than other variants.
So far, EG5 has been detected in 51 countries, its global presence doubling over the last month, with China having the largest portion, about a third of reported cases, followed by the US, South Korea, Japan, Canada, Australia, Singapore, and the UK at 2%. EG5 was upgraded from a variant under monitoring because global health officials believe it should be tracked and further studied, says Dr. Adi Shah with Mayo Clinic.
So that we can.
So they're basically saying there's another variant of the C19, right? And basically it's just more transmissive and everything. They saying that it's not as dangerous as a C19, but we all know that many diseases and pestilence finna ramp up in these last days, according to prophecy, right? So it don't matter what they saying now. We know that it's gonna ramp up. It may not be this virus, or it could be this virus. We don't know, but we know that there will be more like diseases and pestilence and viruses going around. But right now they saying this one is more transmissive, meaning that it could go to person faster and quicker than the C19, right? Remember how it first started back in 2020? They were saying it was over in China or whatever. Then it came over to America, and then it started going to person quickly. So then they put everything on lockdown. So this could be that leeway into that second lockdown to where things really like amp up and Esau really shows his horns. All right, but let's continue with the video.
Keep an eye on the data and make further determination as to if this is more risky or leading to more hospitalization.
Right now, the U.S. is seeing a rise in COVID-19 cases, emergency room visits, and hospitalizations. But it's unclear if this specific strain is driving those increases. Health experts believe the record heat driving people indoors and summer travel may be helping to drive the uptick. An updated COVID booster is expected by fall.
It's because the booster is
So now they're saying by fall, right? There's going to be an upper. Let me look at when fall starts. So fall starts in like mid-September. So next month, in mid-next month, that's when they talking about another booster. They gonna push out another booster and start telling people to get it. Start bribing people. Oh yeah, we'll give you free donuts and whatever. Yada yada yada. All right. Don't take it.
targeted against XBB, and which is the strain of the Omicron family that EG5 is related to or comes from. So potentially it should protect against EG5 as well.
For Health Minute, I'm Andy Gaither.
Well, that's it. That's it on that. I just want to bring that out. I also have another video on TikTok, because TikTok does be having some valuable information, man. They actually be having some good information for real. I recommend that if brothers have TikTok, follow each other and then like their posts, so that all your For You page will just be filled with like the prophecies and not all of the other random distractions that the world has. But this is another video that I saw from this Edomite. He gives out some okayish news about the like the war that's going on right now and the C-19 updates.
Experts are now saying it's time again for people at high risk of serious illness or death from COVID to start wearing N95 masks again. Includes 80-year-old Joe Biden. 80-year-olds are the highest risk group for complications after COVID infection. Experts are now saying...
So he's saying that experts are now saying it's time for people to start wearing masks again, right? It's time for people to start wearing masks and whatever because of this new variant, apparently, right? So Lord willing, the lockdown does happen in mid-September. Lord willing, it does ramp up again, all right? And this time, hopefully, Lord willing, this time it's more prophecies pop off during the time. And then I have this article I'm gonna read. It's titled, "Here We Go Again. Atlanta College brings back COVID mask mandates. Government DRs in Seattle calls for face coverings to be compulsory for healthcare workers amid rise of new COVID variant. So like a new C variant, BA2.86, right? So they talking about bringing it back, man. Calls for C face masks to return are ramping up amidst increasing virus rates at the rise of highly mutated new variant. And Atlanta College has become the first since the government declared the pandemic over to mandate masks for students and staff just days after classes began, right? And since now kids finna go back to school, it's probably Lord willing it just spreads quicker, so we can get this lockdown on a roll. Lord willing, all right. I'm gonna keep reading. Marissa Brown College private liberal arts school is requiring students and employees to wear face masks in hallways and lecture halls for 2 weeks due to reports of positive cases among students. And this is like light. It's not even that many cases, right? Imagine how much more it'll be when things start to ramp up again. Basically starts going into like what we've already been through. I think that's it on that though. Hold up. Yeah, code C variant BA2.86. Numbers of C cases in Georgia have increased for 3 weeks in a row. But overall, the number of infections and hospitalizations remains low. Lord willing, this like next month, things pop off. Because right now it's getting it's not hitting like main news coverages yet. It's like in the background. It's slowly creeping up on. Hey, that made me think of they say peace and safety, then suddenly destruction cometh. All right. But I think that's it on that. I just wanted to sound the alarm on this and let brothers know that let them scatter abroad, make them aware. And I'm gonna end it on this. He caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark on their right hand or on their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that hath the mark on the name of the beast with the number of his name. And we know the chip is here; it's just not being fully pushed out yet. The hand technology is already here. It's being spread in Whole Foods right now, man. Now we just need that. Now we just need the disaster. That's what we wait on now. Because all the other stuff is like here, like the chip and the technology to like pay without your pay with your palm or whatever. It's here. Now we just need that disaster to happen. Lord willing, who knows? Lord willing, this is it. But let's not but let's wait and see what the Lord do. I hope this lesson was edifying.